That's cool. Onegaishimasu. Welcome back to the Goju Ryu Karate Center. No video this week, the live stream instead. We've got a lot of things happening in our home life and in our private life, which have resulted in us not having time to produce something. So this morning, doubt very much many people are going to be online watching us, but if you are, cool. If you get around to watching this a little bit later, hope it fills the need to watch something from the Goju Ryu Karate Center for the week. We're going to answer a question that somebody asked, and I pointed out that somewhere in the pipeline we would cover the supposed morning routine or the warm-ups, etc. that would be part and parcel of, let's call it, an everyday Goju Ryu life. So without further ado, we will do what is sometimes referred to as the Jumbi Undo, which is the classical warm-up exercises, etc. that you can take. This can take anywhere between 15 minutes, 45 minutes, up to an hour if you want. And it is up to you how long you're going to use and what you're going to draw upon. I'm going to try to cover all the exercises and give some kind of indication what you should be feeling as you go along. Excuse the German shepherds in the background. They clearly do not like having too much traffic through the backyard. All right, so nice. So I'm going to start just a little bit of cardio, jumping up and down, just to get the legs going. You could start with a walk and then escalate it to a little bit of a jog and then pick it up from there. We have always done something along these lines. So now we're doing open close. Just to add, the muscles are starting to work. We're trying to increase our body temperature to make our body more pliable, forward and backwards. And twist. Jump side to side. Or two different ways of doing it. Forward and back. Open, closed, add hands. Forward and back, add hands. Twist. Side, side. Forward and back. And ready to spot. Hi. Okay. Heart rate is up, blood is pumping through your veins, hopefully. Toes together, feet together. Hands on hips. Move back a little. And open. 1, 2. Focus on the big toe. Press it down. Lift the remaining 4 toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Place the toes on the floor. Raise the big toe only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alternate. Big toe, up, other toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As much as possible, try and avoid using the knees and bending the legs. Try only the toes moving. Only the toes moving. Next variation of the same idea. Feet flat. Lift all 5 toes on each foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We move a little bit further. Ankles. So you're going to push down on one leg. Bring it in. Push down on the other leg. The blade of the foot is the focus now, as well as the ankle joint. And change. And change. To the inside. To the inside. 3 and 4. Now, same exercise, but just rocking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same idea, different way of doing it. Out, in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up onto the toes, back on the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grabbing the floor with the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, something that many of my students do as they start rolling onto the toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pulling yourself with your toes. And again. And one more time. Okay, moving on to the ankle joint. So I like to start with my foot, something similar to cat stance. Just lift, turn the ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Toes up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Raise the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there goes the balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The bad leg. All right. So starting with the ankle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press down on the knees. Oh, you actually don't want to be directly on the knees. Slightly above the knees. Buttocks back. Back nice and straight. And you're stretching the hamstrings a little bit. From here, you're going to drop down. Arms straight and back straight. Don't fall forward Concentrate on keeping the body up straight. Come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to do it on 2 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, our next exercise, same basic movement, but we're going to open and close and open. So open the legs, close the legs, press, close, open, press. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change your foot position from Mesubi Dutch maybe to Heisuko Dutch, maybe even a little bit apart, depends on what your comfort is. But hands on the side of your knees, and now we're going to go from the 45 to the 45 and back. So we're going to draw a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hands on the hips. Big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One hand is going to push the hip. Other hand is going to reach over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing the arms forward. Big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwards. Forwards again, a little bit faster. Backwards. 1 forward, 1 back. Change. .45 down, every time different hand. So in this case, left hand, right hand. Hug, open. Elbows. So as we've been going, we're just trying to circulate the blood, changing direction through all the joints, trying to get the joints to have increased blood flow. Let's do this way, other way, and wrists, wrists, wrists. Wrists sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend fingers, itch, knee, side. So I use my thumb over the fingers and bend them back. Chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Other side, itch, knee, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Thumb to forearm, itch, knee, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. I grab my thumb this way and I pull with my thumb against my forearm. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hat, ku, ju. Thumb pointing towards me. Turn it that way. Grab onto your hand. Ich, ni, san. So this exercise is helping you A, with pain threshold, B, joint warming up across a angular force across the wrist joint, but also teaching you that essential gripping strength needed for using somebody's grabbing onto you, peeling their hand off to break free. San, chi, go. So towards your nose, naughty little boy. Turn your thumb towards your opponent, pinky finger, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Towards my palm, towards you. Other hand through the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the elbows in. 8, 9, 10. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands on the hips. Okay, I'm going to look to my left hand side. I'm going to concentrate pulling my right elbow back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax my arms. I'm going to pull my ear to my shoulder. And as I do that, I want to, without moving my body, I want to pull this arm down a little bit more. Stretch to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So there's a lot of information that suggests that full rotation of the head and working on the neck is dangerous for people because you're putting a lot of compression on the intervertebral disc. So what is generally accepted as a way to do the same exercise is to split it. So from chin to shoulder, front side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backside, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so generally I've gone through every joint more or less in the body and I've tried to warm it up a little bit. I've increased the blood flow and my body's core temperature has gone up a few degrees, but I need to do more. So in a short warm-up, we would do up to here and then we'd hand over to the sensei who would be teaching and they would then carry on with the class. We can add in some exercises to help us become a little bit stronger and a little bit fitter. So one of the most popular things you'll see within Okinawan schools is the knee touch. So starting off with just simple straight up knee touch. Don't hit, so don't hit the leg. Straighten the arms, lock them at about hip height and just raise the leg. If you point the hands a little bit down, you get more of a slap sound. If you keep the fingers up, it's more of a thud. So ich, and the idea reaction time. Ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hat, ku, ju. Very important for little children to cross the midline, right to left. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hat, ku, ju. Combination. Ich, ni, San, Chi, Go, Ruk, Sit, Hut, Ku, Jib. Alright, hands out a bit further. Touch ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Alright, and you can go through the same combinations on those exercises. Feet together, open up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you drop shikodachi, turn one leg. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Hold. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Other side. Ich. Concentrate on the back foot. We don't want the back foot pointing there. We want it parallel to the front foot. Ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Hold. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Come back to shikodachi, turn one foot this way, press down, hamstring, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Change, ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Change, and now drop down a bit lower, heels flat, toes up on the straight leg. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Transition. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Change. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, and ju. Sitting and ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Butterflies and bounce. Ich, ni, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Concentrate, good posture, and try to bring those knees to the floor. And then push with hands, or if you can, pull with muscles. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Hold the foot, extend. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Change. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, and ju. Go onto the knees, sit seiza, feet apart. Stretch across the top, one leg forward, press the hip forward. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Change. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ku, ju. Let's go back to Shikodachi. Drop. Fingers pointing sideways, thumb kind of hooks behind the knee, and concentrate more on dropping the shoulder and rotating your torso, and look that way. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hat, ku, ju. Change. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hat, ku, ju. Bend, drop your elbows onto your thighs, and use your forearms. Push your knees backwards. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hat, ku, ju. Okay, so gradually we're starting to warm up more and more of the muscles. We're stretching them out a little bit so that the movements allow us to feel a little bit more dynamic. All right, stretching, hanging down. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hat, ku, ju. Hold. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hat, ku, ju. Hands in the back. Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hat, ku, ju. All right, so now we can go ich, ni, san, chi. Ich, ni, san, chi. Ich, ni, san, chi. All right, a little bit better. Mawashiuke. 1. And now the hand that's at the bottom goes over your head. 2. All right. So this hand that was at the bottom, that's one that's going to have to pick up. So 1, 2, 3. Hand that was on the top. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think this was designed on purpose to confuse the brain. So hand on top becomes the next movement. Okay, hand on top and behind. 1, 2. So now it's a hand from the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Make sure the feet are wide enough for Shikodachi. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. The hand that's here is going to go over and down. That hand becomes the next block. 1, 2. Over and 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 and okay. So we started getting a lot warmer. The body is generating more heat. And again, I started towards the bottom and gradually worked my way up. And yes, I did do some dynamic stuff. And then I went to something that was a little bit static. And then it became a little bit more dynamic as we went along. The whole idea is just to systematically warm up, get the body warm, get some kind of perspiration going, and things are improving. Okay, next exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to drop, arms are going to go out, just simply pull them back. Fingers up, watch out for half a pull back. Try and work range of motion now. So full chamber and pull the elbows towards each other. So as you drop, okay, going down. So our hands are going to drop, you're going to go down, and I want you to try and keep your body straight up as possible, hands dropping a little bit lower. Extra little bit, make fists, pull up. And I fist, open, down, up. And here we go. Okay, out, down, up, out, down, up. So don't focus on this, natural, then drop, then up. Okay, so. Okay, 2 more. So, last one. Okay, so now again, heart rate has been elevated, the breathing has been activated, my body is somewhat more warm. Now if I want, I can go PT, push-ups, sit-ups, squats, donkey kicks, lots of different exercises that will take me down a physical training regime to get myself a little bit stronger. These are easy. Or I can go to kata, and maybe I start with Sanchin kata and I build on the intensity of the breathing, try to get stronger breathing, stronger technique, and then build into kata, maybe my kata sequence or my free format training. But essentially, I've done a standardized, pretty common warm-up that you'll find in virtually every Goju Ryu dojo around the world. There are a few extra exercises in some dojos and different exercises in other dojos. But the general premise is always the same. We get a little bit warm and we run through from our toes right through our body. We get our body nice and hot, and then we continue with what avenue we're going to pursue in that day's training, that evening's training. It all depends on how much time you're going to be spending in the dojo, what your training frequency is like. Are you doing 1 class a week, 2 classes a week? Are those classes 1 hour, or are they 5 hours? Or are you doing 3 hours twice a week? Or are you training every single day for only 45 minutes? You then have to pick how to use your warm-up, how to tailor it according to your specific needs. Although the warm-ups are somewhat cast in stone, and you'll find that your respective federation may have a very particular way they want it done, by and large, situation demands on the class or on your individual training will tweak the requirements that you need. Okay? There's no point in doing a 45-minute workout warm-up and you never practice punch, or you never do your kata, because that was 45 minutes was all that you had. So please apply a lot of common sense to how you're going to go through these exercises. Systematically, I've warmed up for the whole day. I'm ready to face the day, maybe. Maybe this was just my warm-up before I get on with life, and I'm ready to go. Maybe it's just the start of my training session. I might hit Sanchin, a couple of sets of Chishi, go smack the Makiwara a little bit, do a bit of Bunkai, take my Bunkai and apply it on the bag, maybe take kettlebells or hand weights, use them to develop a little bit more power and strength, and then call it a day. It just depends on what the day requires. Okay, individual training is pretty much copy what your sensei did in the week in the classes and train and reinforce the lessons that you got and the corrections you received in the dojo that week. That's it for this morning. I hope you enjoyed our Jumbi Undo live stream to fill the gap this Friday. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. This will be under the live stream section of our channel, and hopefully you'll find some benefit and visit this when you need to. Hey, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Sayonara.